With limited and even elementary knowledge on nuclear technology, it's possible to enrich uranium to weapons grade intensity in just under 7 months. And in addition to that, another 3 months you can make a nuclear warhead, and then you have yourself a complete nuclear weapon. Now you may be asking yourself, why is this important? How does it affect me? When in fact, we are in the midst of possibly another Cold War nuclear situation right now between Western powers and more aggressor nations in the Middle East. And because of this heightened tension and heightened nuclear capabilities from other countries such as North Korea and Iran, Western powers have gotten together and really tried to make an impact on de-escalating nuclear technology within the world. We want less nuclear technology, which will make for a safer world. One of these ventures to decrease the amount of nuclear capabilities in the world is what's called the JCPOA, or it's referred to as the Iran nuclear deal. It stands for Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. Basically what this was is a plan between Iran, the P5+1 countries, which are the permanent members of the Security Council of the UN, and then the European Union. And basically, these nations got together with Iran, who is a rising nuclear capable power in the world, and began to come together and talk about ways to decrease the amount of nuclear technology in the Middle East. So this plan basically consisted of 5 main areas. You have the uranium stockpile, which basically meant that Iran had to forfeit over 98% of its enriched uranium, which is about from 10,000 kilograms down to about 300 kilograms. Then another main area was the uranium enrichment. This meant that Iran could not enrich uranium past a certain purity rate. You need 90% purity rate of uranium to make a nuclear weapon, and they are only allowed under this deal to enrich uranium to 3.67%. Third main area of this deal, of this 190-page document, is centrifuge reduction. And basically what a centrifuge is technology and machinery used to enrich the uranium. And basically Iran had to forfeit 2/3 of their centrifuge stockpile, basically going from 9,000 to about 5,000. And basically this deal would be in effect for the next 10 to 15 years. Fourth main area, we have inspections. So basically Iran has to open their nuclear facilities and testing and research facilities up for unbiased third-party inspections. And this is done by a UN agency called the IAEA, which stands for International Atomic Energy Agency. And basically Iran can challenge these inspections and delay them for up to 24 days, which comes under some criticism because some people may believe that they could enrich uranium in those 24 days or hide that technology. And then the last part, which is basically Iran's reward for abiding by all of these stipulations in the deal, is sanctions relief. So if Iran abides by all the rules set out in the JCPOA, they get economic and trade sanctions lifted, which can boost their economy because they're a very growing economy in the region. So basically, overall, this deal had overwhelming support. It was signed in 2015 after 2 years of negotiations with the Obama administration, and now it's come under some criticism because of the new administration. We have Trump back in when he was campaigning in 2016, one of his campaign platforms was he did not like the Iran deal. Some believe this was just to go against Obama. Some believe he actually has better intentions. So basically he was very against the Iran deal from the beginning of his campaign. He didn't like where the plan was going or how it was taking shape. So basically when he came into office, he vowed to change it. And instead of changing it, on May 8th of this past May, he actually announced a complete U.S. withdrawal from the deal. He basically refused to recertify the JCPOA, which every country does to recertify it every year. So we are now withdrawn from this deal. So where does this leave us today? Basically, some believe that this could convey a soft approach on nuclear capabilities. Some believe that the U.S. should be setting an example, not pulling out of deals that are meant to improve diplomacy for nuclear technology. So what does this mean for nuclear technology in the Middle East remains to be seen.